fix that bad attitude. This is very, very important. A lot of people think that it is saying too much when they hear that attitude is everything. Agree with it or not. Or they've heard quotes such as the only disability in life is bad attitude. We heard quotes such as attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. And then you've also heard quotes such as your attitude, not your aptitude, determines your altitude. Or even a daunting one like attitude is like a flat tire. If you do not fix it, you go nowhere. So you can shrug your shoulder and say, oh no, it's not so serious. But I'm here to let you know that your attitude is very crucial and help you see how you may have been creating the wrongest of attitudes without knowing. Attitudes majorly develop from the way we see things, our mindset, what we feel about things. So generally, an attitude is a person's set or fixed way of feeling, evaluating, or believing in something. This is important just so that you can keep touch on yourself. Remember, I tell you a lot about being an intentional person. Being intentional means that you look out for yourself, including the areas of attitude, to know where you are beginning to bring on board things you will not be proud of. What more would I want to tell you about how attitudes are formed? Attitudes show in your behavior, in your feeling, and in your belief about something or about someone. For instance, some people just say, I don't just like the face of that person. And you wonder, what can you tie to the fact that you don't like that person's face? And they cannot tell. Maybe you watching this video have found yourself making such statements before. This is something you must track because it's going to take a hold of you, and there'll be areas where you might lose fortunes on account of it. So this is your opportunity to make things right. Attitudes can also be positive or negative. So the word attitude is not a negative word outrightly. There are poor attitudes and there are good attitudes. There are weak attitudes and there are strong attitudes. It means that you decide or determine which one you're leaning towards. Attitudes are formed primarily through a combination of your personal experiences. So sometimes people have had certain personal experiences in life and they just decide, oh, based on this experience, I have this fixated way of looking at this thing. It's not always the case all through life. This is what life is. You must be willing to keep learning, unlearning, and relearning. So there is no way in life that a growth-minded person has a fixated view, stand, or mindset on anything, because learning is always taking place. And don't forget that John C. Maxwell said, when you have stopped learning, you have started dying. So I'll leave you with a few attitudes that can help your work, because some people think that serving well is servitude. They'll say, I don't want to be used. You don't want to be used. That means you'll be useless. So if you don't want to be useless, open yourself up to be used, because the more you are being used, the more useful you are becoming. So let's see a few positive attitudes that you should add to how you work, just so that you not pray in vain. Remember, everybody fasted when January started and they wanted some leaps and bounds, but they will not happen with the wrong set of attitudes. So take note of the fact that you need to be enthusiastic about work. Yes, love work. Be that person who sees work and is excited. So your mindset about work can determine whether you're excited about work or not. Number 2, be collaborative. Be that team player, the one that rallies the team. When you are on board, let everybody feel like, yes, we can do it, and let us get going. All of this is important. The next one is to take initiatives. So we're in days where people think that they are doing other people or doing their bosses when they fail to think. Today, the world pays thinkers. So if you are not an ideation-based person, or you do not give in to ideation, you are not likely to make a great one in the workplace. This is very important, and these are a few things I thought that you should know about attitudes. So the next time you think of that poor attitude, that's a flat tire there. You go nowhere until you fix it. No, because so, Ire.